Welcome to the video, everyone. Thanks very much for joining me today. Merry Christmas. I hope everyone is having an enjoyable time over the festive period. Now, in this video, guys, I want to look at the fees associated with selling on Amazon. So we're going to take a look at a fortnightly payment that I've received from my Amazon account, my Seller Central, and we're going to break down the fees that are associated with selling on Amazon. Now, it's obviously not completely free to sell on Amazon. They charge particular fees, and it's important to understand what they are, especially when you're trying to work out the actual viability of a product, a potential product that you want to launch. So we're going to look at that. We're going to break it down. We'll look at a payment, and we'll look at what is deducted and how frequent the payments are. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please hit that like button, comment below, and I'll see you on the next one. What is up, guys? Thanks for joining me in this short video where we're going to be looking at some of the fees associated with selling on Amazon, right? So it's very important that you understand what Amazon are going to charge you and when. It's relevant. So, what are these fees and, why am I being charged them? And, ultimately you need to know what these fees are to be able to calculate your profit margins when you're looking for a product to sell, actually determining whether or not a product is a valid idea to actually be able to pursue. You need to know all about the fees and lots of other things, but we're just going to focus on the fees for this video. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Firstly, my name is Dylan Reid. I'm a full-time FBA seller, so I sell my own products on Amazon. I quit my job as a school teacher about 2 years ago to sort of pursue the entrepreneur's life, and I set up my own business and scaled it from there. I also run a course and mentorship program, the FBA Elite Academy, where we teach people how to successfully launch products on Amazon and make significant amount of passive income every month. You can visit my website below to have a look at some of the results and sort of feedback we've had with that. But just for today, we're going to look at the fees, but we're also going to look at a payment that I've just received, right? So what I've just been paid from Amazon and what have they charged me. So it's all going to be quite relevant to to what we're talking about here. But just to give you an idea, guys, the potential with FBA is crazy. And if we have a look here, I've just searched CBD Vape, right, which is a product on Amazon, and we've got software here. It's called Helium 10. You can also explore this software below, where we can see a plethora of information regarding these listings that we've got underneath here. And we can see here the revenue from these products is quite incredible. It's something else. This is all passive income through fulfillment by Amazon. So the products are stored within Amazon's warehouses and shipped out by Amazon to customers, meaning that, exactly like myself, I did this whilst working a full-time job as a teacher. I set this up and I was able to run it successfully for over a year because it's a passive stream of income once you're set up. So, we can see the figures here, 14K, 11K, 5K. These are monthly figures from individual sellers, right? So, £14,000 a month in revenue, profits maybe around 30%. So £4,000 a month in profit from a single product that they are having shipped out by Amazon themselves. They're not storing it, posting it, packing it, which would make it very difficult for people who are working full time. So just an idea, guys. Helium 10 is software that you can use, and you can go and have a look. There's free trials on Helium 10 to go and have a look at products and their potential, and you can see the potential that a product may have for you to sell on Amazon. But again, the relevance of this as part of these revenue figures, we need to understand that that's not what they're taking home, right? They have fees associated with Amazon, right? And the fees, the two main fees are the referral fee and the FBA fee. Now, just to give you a quick introduction, the fulfillment by Amazon fee is the fee they charge to store your products, because again, they're storing potentially thousands of your products, and the fee they charge to ship them out, pack them, ship them to the customers, right? Obviously, that's not free, because you can imagine the benefit that holds to you as a seller using that service that they can provide you. It means you don't have to do it yourself, which is huge, because it means you can scale the business right the way up. I've got students who are making 6 figures on Amazon FBA passively, right? Because they're outsourcing using Amazon themselves. So there's a fee associated with that. There's also a referral fee, which is a percentage or a cut that Amazon will take, and that is something that they determine, and it's category dependent. Depends on whether you're selling in health and personal care or home and kitchen, lots of different categories, and it will depend on the type of product. But the referral fee is basically what they charge you to use their platform to leverage their platform and their sales platform for your product. So you're ultimately selling to millions of customers who are browsing their platform. That they are Amazon's customers. They're not yours, really. They're Amazon's, and they're giving you access to them. They're trusting you to sell on their marketplace. So they are obviously not going to give you all of their customers for free. So they charge a fee to you, which is a percentage of your actual of the price that you sell your product for, and it's just a fixed price that comes out of every order. So let's jump straight into Seller Central. This is a real payment that I have in my payment section of my Amazon seller account, and it's a transactional statement report from the 28th of November to the 12th of December. So you're paid every 2 weeks when you sell on Amazon. They will initiate a transfer to your bank account. It takes 3 to 5 days for it to clear, but it's a fortnightly payment. So many of you won't see this. For my category, I do have a beginning balance, which is what's brought over from the fortnight before. Now, Amazon, for example, this here, my account balance started on 2752. Now, this is because they Amazon hold back a certain proportion of that 2 weekly payment to cover any refunds or A to Z guarantee claims. We can see here it's held for refunds, chargebacks, A to Z guarantee claims, and fees, right? So they hold it back just to basically let some time pass before they release the full amount, because people might want refunds, okay? So very simple there. Now we move down, these are the main figures. So this is the total product sales, so product charges, what I've charged and what the customer has paid purely for my product through FBA. So this 8K, guys, I've literally done absolutely nothing over the last 2 weeks other than respond to a few emails from customers asking about, one was a damaged product and someone's order didn't actually arrive, so they were asking me about that. I've done less than an hour's work over the last 2 weeks and generated like 8K in revenue over those 2 weeks, which again, it just demonstrates the power, right? We looked at those examples on Amazon, on Helium 10 for the vape pens. We can see how passive this can be when you know what you're doing. So underneath we have promo rebates. Some of you will see this as 0, others will have a figure there. It's based on promotional rebates. So if you've created any rebate promotions, they deduct those from here. But again, it's more referring to, and you will see this from, if you do any further reading on this actual particular section of the payment, you are credited an amount when on particular transactions from customers when they pay for shipping, and then they just deduct them again through promo rebates. So the net is 0. You don't make any money from it because Amazon are obviously shipping them, but they net it as 0 anyway, so it doesn't mean a lot. Amazon fees refer to the referral fee of 15% typically, although it does vary. You'll have to check that for the particular category you're in. For me, it's 15%. I also have an FBA fee. Remember, I mentioned we have a referral fee, and the FBA fee is the 2 main fees for selling on Amazon. The FBA fee is the fulfillment by Amazon fee, so what they charge to store the product, pick, pack, and ship that out to the customer, because obviously it costs to ship products. Which is well worth it to be able to store the products in their fulfillment centers and have all of this automated. And the referral fee is fixed, 15% for myself. It differs for other people. It can vary, and they deduct that as well. So they take away those fees from your sales price. Leaves you with a subtotal. Again, we have underneath any refunds. So again, I had £394 of refunds over the last 2 weeks, which is about 1 to 2 a day. At Christmas, it can be higher because people want to see the product and maybe they don't think that their friend or loved one will like it, so they send it back. So you do tend to have more refunds over Christmas, over that period. Now we'll skip past these ones. Again, any amounts that are not related to the above, I'll be honest, they don't specify exactly what that is, and I don't know what that refers to. I might contact them and say, what the hell is that £100 for? Just says it includes amounts that are not related to refunds, delivery, gift wrap, and concessions. It doesn't tell me much. It just tells me it's not related to any of those things. It doesn't tell me what it's related to. So we have a subtotal there as well, a negative, a deduction. Selling fees, again, your monthly subscription fee that you pay as a professional seller to sell on Amazon. We have here. We have any FBA fees. Now, this isn't referring to actual shipping FBA fees. We can see here for using it fulfilled by Amazon. It's just storage fees, reimbursements if you have removal orders for damaged inventory, etc. And we have advertising, so PPC spend. I spend money on PPC over certain periods, and this is the deduction for that particular spend. So we move down and we have a total balance of 8315, and we have the unavailable balance. Again, this is related, like what we saw at the top here. It relates to the sales at the most recent end of the transactions in this 2-week period, and they hold back a certain sum and they release it when you move through into your next statement period, minus any refunds that are made and whatever else was included. We can see at the top there any A to Z guaranteed claims, etc., etc. So I had a transfer initiated on the 13th of December for £4,518. So that was after all my fees and after an amount was held back. But again, it does tend to even out because although part of my payment is held back at the end, I've had my balance sort of jump started from an automatic point of 2752.73, which has been brought forward from the last statement period. So they kind of even each other out to an extent. But I was transferred 4518.15 on the 13th. Now, that is not profit. That is what I have received from Amazon as a payment after all of their fees. So I've still got to deduct any overheads. Luckily, there aren't really any overheads for when you're working from your laptop, just an internet connection. You haven't got a warehouse and employees, things like that. But I do have to deduct the cost of the product, right? All associated fees with the landed cost of the product. So I then deduct that from this figure here, and you're left with the amount of profit that you've made over that 2-week period. So this is just a breakdown, guys, of what it actually looks like inside of Seller Central. If you guys have got any questions about the figures, the sums, the fees here, and don't understand anything, want me to elaborate further, because again, I don't want to create a 50-minute video looking at these in that much detail, because you guys will fall asleep. But just to give you a basic overview of what the fees are and how they look in your Seller Central. But comment below, ask me anything you like. I'll get back to you guys straight away, or certainly within 24 hours. As soon as I see that ping notification, I'll be jumping on the response. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have an awesome Christmas. Lots more content to come moving into the new year, and I'll see you guys in the next one.